welcome back. And in today's video, I will be demonstrating to you all how to ventilate a lace closure wig. And this is very beginner friendly. However, there's going to be some parts where I won't be talking, but instead I will be demonstrating what is happening here. And also I may mute due to background noise. So give me a few moments here. I'll be right here with you. Just I'm giving a few moments. So there's lots of background noise going on. So we don't be just allowing space. We're going to show you how to ventilate this lace closure wig. So that way this too can be something for you all to get very good at. And so you can do it yourself at home. Give me a few more minutes. All right, so here's what we have going here. So as promised, some space is open up from having that background noise. So I'm gonna utilize this very wisely. So we have been working on this do-it-yourself lace closure wig, and so we have constructed the cap. So basically we have, and I'm gonna lift it for you, cap here, lace fabric here. That's what we got going on. So I just demonstrated to you all me putting about two strands of hair. Now ventilation, like you see on wigs that you normally buy, have much smaller strands than this. And I'm gonna put it close. These strands are much smaller in a traditional wig. Never mind about the nails, that'll get fixed. Right now we focusing. So what you wanna do, braiding hair, fully folded hair is perfect for this. This is also possible with human hair. Now, I don't know if I want to attempt that again, but if I ever do, oh, you might want to hit that subscribe button today. Okay? And in top right hand side and hit the all button. Because if I ever get a chance to do human hair, I have done human hair like this before. Bulk hair, or either take the human hair off the track, cut it, and turn it into bulk, and you could still achieve this with human hair and still get very natural results, kind of close to ventilation, but something that still is workable. But back to the synthetic hair, the braiding hair. You want something fully folded. The longer the better, because even if you cut this, guess what? You still got a good amount. You see that? You still got a good amount, even if you cut this and then you fold it like that. Now you're gonna have to pre-stretch it. If you buy it pre-stretched and then you cut it again, then the work is on you. Okay, so this is beginner friendly. So you want to go ahead and get yourself, for practice, one good pack of braiding hair, 24 inches and higher, one good solid color. I suggest a natural one. You get, this is dark brown, it looks black, it's off black. I think 1B. Okay, I used to be a 1B girl for a hot minute. Okay, yeah, now I'm just into, I mean, for the last 15 or so years, 20, even longer than that, I've been a color girl. Just, there's a way to distribute color through here where it still looks good and it's like, ooh, it looks professional. That's what you want, okay? It looks professional. So here's what you want to do, and I'm gonna demonstrate this again. So I'm gonna just sandwich that little strand right back up in there. Get your braiding hair, work off of one pack, open that pack up, and then what you want to do is section off about this much. You see the level of thickness? Section off that much. That's about an inch. Okay, an inch of thickness. All right, an inch of thickness. Then what I want you to do, nails or not, every time I do this with nails, I don't realize it until I get into the video, like this is like a 2-in-1 tutorial. Okay, take it, and I'm gonna get close so you can see what I'm saying. You can see what I'm doing. What you want to do is you want to take and separate about that much. I'm gonna pull it away. Separate about this much from the rest of the section here, from your one pack of braiding hair. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and split it off from the rest of where you've sectioned off the hair. Now be careful that you don't do this too fast. You're seeing what happens if you do it too fast. It's going to knot your hair up. Although you're working with one pack for practice, and then you're taking a section off that one pack, you still don't want to waste hair. Okay, so let me show you this again. Okay, you're going to take and work with your hair. I'm trying to get as close as possible so you can see me. The thumb, the thumb is the easiest thing to work with. Right here. The thumb is the easiest thing to work with if you got longer nails. If not, you could use a crochet needle. That's a micro. We're about to get into that in a little bit. Take that and section off about that much. I'm holding it like this so you can see. you want to section off this much from it. I'm going to show it to you up close. Here's the difference between your section from this one pack and between what you're getting ready, your strands of hair. These are a group of strands, not a singular strand. Professional ventilation is a singular strand. This is an alternative that still is made to look as natural as ventilation, but it will not take as long, but it's still going to take you a good number of days, depending on your skill level. I want you to see that. I'm trying to get as close as I possibly can. You see how how skinty this is compared to the section from one pack of braiding hair? Okay, there we go. All right. So I'm making sure that I'm very, very detailed because I want it to be that whenever you run this back, because you're gonna need you're gonna need a notebook. Okay? You're gonna need one. You're gonna definitely need a notebook to take thorough notes. I saw somebody ask the question on the last live stream earlier today, and they said, well, how does one do this? This is for you and for anybody else that was wondering the same. Now you got it, okay? Because I know people want to know. This is something I had to learn myself. I was like, I want to learn how to ventilate, but these are a group of strands. Let me show you what a strand look like. Here's the section we did. And you see that strand here? That's a strand. Baby, I'll be here until the end of this year if I did strand by strand. Okay? If you do it this way, it also here's the gist of it. If you use this size as opposed to singular strands, you still get the same result. You just need to take your time. It's also going to mimic, anybody remember micro braids in the early 2000s? Okay. It's gonna mimic that. Whenever you part it through, this is one of them I did too. The videos is up on the channel. It's going to mimic it. Because I took my time, that parting looks kind of natural. Now, I know me, I'm gonna probably go in and do some alterations to it. But for the most part, it works. It's nice, it's thick, it's because you take your time. So I'm gonna hold this up again for 60 seconds, starting now. There we go. This is for anybody that need the screenshot. Anybody taking them notes, because you need to know. Somebody asked on the last live stream, and I was led to, hey, let's do it. Let's do the tutorial. Because I'm not yet done. This is why not? I'm trying to move my head out of the way. This is the level of thickness you need because you can still achieve the same. If you go any thinner than this, then you might have them slip out, or you have to be careful that you don't poke holes in your lace fabric because that could happen too. This is about the perfect size. This is perfect for what you need to do. Okay. 60 seconds, about a long time. All right. So, next thing you're going to need, and I'm going to put this, the link is going to be in the description. I'm going to find some similar crochet needles. These aren't the regular ones that you see that became popular around 2020 when that thing came out. Okay, or you sneeze and clear out the room. These are called micro crochet needles. I will link what I feel is the closest and the best type of micro crochet needles. They're a hair smaller than the traditional one. The traditional one is, the hook is about this wide. Okay, it is a latch hook. You want to open the latch hook, get a micro crochet needle, but the link is going to be in the description. I will add it after this live stream is over with. I'm going to add what I feel is the best micro crochet needle. Link in the description. You'll be able to find it. There's a section in there in the description of this video that will say products I like. Click on that, head straight to the hair products link. I'll be putting that in there right after this live stream's over with. Okay, I just gave myself homework. This is a normal occurrence here on the channel. Normal. I do that. That's the grace of God. Okay. You're going to need a micro crochet needle. If you get a regular one, you're not going to get these tiny knots. You're going to get the big, chunky, thicker ones, and that's not going to look natural, okay? It's going to look crazy. And then you're going to have to start over. And you're likely going to tear the lace, and then you just, Okay, if you don't feel like constructing the cap, I'm going to put what I feel is the best cap underneath that same link, products I like, in the description box of this video. Products I like, find that section in the description of this video, click on it, hair products, go to that list, and I'll put what I feel is best. Micro crochet needle, you need about this level of thickness, fully folded braided hair. Work off of one pack, section about an inch worth of hair to work with. That's all you need, maybe less. Now, here's what you're going to do. Open your latch hook first, okay? Open the latch hook first, baby. Open that first. Then, I want you to go ahead and pass that hook through the lace fabric. And you see where it's hanging out there? I'm getting close so you can see it, okay? All right. Now, take this strand of hair. This is why this is perfect. Perfect section of hair for it to look very close to ventilation, and also for a perfect amount to fit in this micro crochet needle. Put it in there. I'm going to demonstrate it again. Okay? For those that need to see it again. I'm a person that when I teach, I don't mind going over it again, because I realize you're going to be able to rewind it back. Okay? Take your notes. You need your notepad. Take that hair, specifically around the loop section. This is why you need fully folded braided hair to do it. And I want you to gather it around that latch hook. Now it's kind of snagging a little bit, but just be careful. And I want you to wrap that hair of this level of thickness only around that finger. Okay? And then take that, put it underneath the hook, close the latch. This is what we're working with. There's a reason why I'm stopping and pausing, because I need you to see this. You see what I'm saying? And we're getting real close so you can see it. I need you to see this. Never mind the nails. Don't worry about it. Okay? Now, pull that handle with that other hand. Pull it through. And now, catch it with your other hand. Do you see what's going on here? Okay. Now, pay attention to this next part. It's like doing crochet braids, but on a wig cap. In this case, on lace fabric that's sewn to the whole dome cap. Take this other finger where you done caught this loop. You got to hold on to the loop. Twist it this way, left or right. You got to twist it one way or the other, okay? Twist it this way. That's also to kind of secure it within the lace fabric. And then I want you to start, look, 3 fingers. You need a maximum of 3 fingers here. Working through that loop. Grab that other side that's loose. Pull it through. Now here's what you do to secure that knot. Some people stop at this part. I don't trust nothing. After that tree snatched my wig, I don't trust nothing. Okay? Do something called slip knotting. Back in the day, around 2004, early 2000, they did something with micro braids where they would braid it down to a certain point and they would slip knot it, right? What is a slip knot? I'm about to show you. Now, after you've done that next step, I want you to take off a certain amount. This is enough. We're splitting it in 2, but not in half, okay? We're going to take and hold with one hand, hold on to it. Then we're going to take this other hand, the slightly skinnier side. I'm going to do that again. And we're going to come here, take this hand, whichever hand that is, dominant or not, fold that over. Trying to do this is, I'm so used to doing it at the pace. Hold with one hand what's not going to be moving. Take the other one, slightly skinnier. You're folding that over, bringing that under. You're just simply carrying it over and pulling it under. Okay? Now, you're going to pull it taut. Do this about 3 times. And I'm going to show it to you one more time slowly. Hold your hand, a good grip with one hand. Take the other hand, the slightly skinnier piece. You're folding it over and then pulling it through. Okay? Like this. That's a maximum of 3 times. Slip knotting secures the knot in the wig. It's not going to go nowhere when you're handling it. Maybe if you handle wigs rough, or you accidentally handled the wig rough, or you're combing through it, or you're parting it, it's going to make sure that knot stays there and lessens the chances of you tearing the lace to your wig. Because if you tear the lace to your wig, you might well start over. Get a whole new cap. Or if you're constructing a cap, you're going to have to construct a new one. At this point, I'm still trying to learn how to repair a lace in a wig. So do all you can not to do that. If I ever get good at it, which I'm saying this in faith, y'all will be seeing it. Okay? Now that's the one we just did. I'm going to pick up the one we just did. We just did this one. And I'm going to zoom it in for you. You see that? It's close. It's small enough to look natural, that when bunched together like this, now look what happens when we part it. I just want you to see. I want you to see it. And then you're also seeing the color dimension. You see that when you take your time? Parting looks as close to natural as possible. It's not ventilation, but it's close. Excuse me. Nose was itching. It's very close to ventilation. You see what I'm saying? Very close. Now I'm going to demonstrate this to you again. Work off of 1 pack of hair. But this time, if you've done the first strand, you can move on to the second strand. Take your time. This is something you don't do and you be like, oh, I'm gonna get this done in 30 minutes. I need to wear it. No, this is something you plan a couple weeks in advance, okay? Ahead of whatever you want to use it or wear it for. Take this. You take your thumb, if you're wearing long nails or whichever finger you're comfortable with, and you section off that same amount of hair. Gonna go ahead and section off about this much. And you want to take your time. If you're new here and you see me do this, that's the reason why. Because if you do it fast, it quickly knots up the hair. Y'all just saw that. If you just got here, rewind it back, you'll see it. Now we got another strand. You need fully folded crochet hair or fully folded straight braiding hair. This also works for crochet hair. So you're working with curly hair, you're going to have to do that and pull that hair from it even slower, because curly hair has a higher potential to tangle like that. Because if you and you got anything like deep wave or those really small water wave curls, and you go to and you done, that's why I say section off a small section. If you do it off a big section, you be done tangled up all that hair, and then it looks like a bird nest. A bird's nest. Looks like a bird's nest. Looks like a bird nest that you have to throw away. And then you will have wasted hair and money and coins. No one wants to do that. Take your time. You got to do it even slower if you're not working with straight hair. Same level of thickness. Now, we're going to take the latch hook. We're going to open that latch hook up. You need a micro crochet needle. Okay? Link in the description called Products I Like on this video, where I will link you to what I feel is the best micro crochet needles. and wig caps, in case y'all don't want to construct a wig cap in order to do this. All right, so I just went ahead and did that. Now I'm going to slip knot it. Three times is the max. Now, if you want to do it more, that's fine. At some point, you got to have a stopping point. 2 is okay. I say 3 max because that ensures that that knot stays there and it doesn't unravel. You also want to do smaller knots because they have less potential to come loose. You have a crocheted hair with bigger side pieces, and it's like, oh, well, I don't care nothing about that. It ain't nobody finna see it in the back of the head with it. But if you're doing something like this, you need to slip knot it because you don't want it to come loose. This, especially if this is something you plan on wearing for a while, rotating before you move on to the next one, or toss it, or you see what I'm saying? Or before the hair is considered completely unusable. Yeah. All right, so just section off another section. Trying to keep it the same size here. You need fully folded hair, straight braiding hair or crochet hair that's curly. Work slower if you have any very coily, curly, water wave, deep wave, ripple wave, ocean wave. I know that's still popular because it meant, you know, the texture, the wave of it mimics body wave. Okay, I get it. I tried it before. I even used this method about 3-4 years ago to make, I even use ocean wave. It's possible. Ocean wave. And it came out really nice. Barely tangled. You just use this. I just used the same method. That's all. Now we're going to take that latch hook and open it. Take this latch hook and we open it. I'm getting real close. Hopefully it focuses. And then we're going to go up in here and we're going to take it through the lace cap and come through up on the other side. Take that hair, loop it on there. I'll show you that one more time because I know a lot of you need to see that. This is also why it's important the hair needs to be that level of thickness because you want to make it your hair also this size because of the size of your micro crochet needle. They're about the same size. You match that, you'll be fine. Put that in there like that, close that latch hook, flip that thing up, and do this. You have just carried it through. You see what I'm saying? Let me get y'all a better angle. Carrying it through, okay? Here we go. Then, carry that loop with one hand and pull that other loose strand through the other side. I'm gonna do it a couple more times for you. All right, and then we take and separate it, not half, just one piece has to slightly be smaller than the other one. And then we're gonna carry it over and then pull that loose end under and through, like that. We're gonna do this 3 times. And then do that final tightening about twice. Pull it taut. And we done did about 3 of them already. Now I want you to sit and watch without me talking you through it and see what you can pick up. I'm going to show that to you one more time. I realize for some people their learning styles are different and that repetition is the mother of learning. And I'm going through a little bit slower, which is something I don't mind doing because I already have to take my time doing this. And so what's going to solve two problems at one time is for if I'm doing this and showing you how to do it at the same time while I'm teaching you how to do it. And then it's even better if you have some hair to practice on. All right, so we have just separated a strand. You want it about the same size as your micro crochet needle. So now I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna demonstrate. I want you to watch it again. And when you go to slip knotting, take your time separating your hair too. Two more times for a total of 3. It's just to secure the knots that you put in the wigs. And now I'm going to show you another one. There's a reason why I'm doing it multiple times. I just want you to see it over and over again. Take notes. That's about the size of the micro crochet needle we're working with, slightly smaller. You want to do slightly smaller to be on the safe side. Now I'm going to show it to you again. Without talking, because I just want you to watch. slightly smaller space, slightly smaller piece. Hold the grip with this hand. Don't hold it so tight you wind up ripping out the wig. Just get a good, firm but soft grip. Take this slightly smaller piece here. This is after you have pulled that hair through and you done crocheted it in as a knot. Carry this over, pull it through, and do this 3 times. I'm gonna show it to you again a couple more times. And then, bam. And there you go. Now you'll have 2 strands like this once you put them together. What happens is if you do this a bunch of times, it also kind of feathers out and makes the parting of it look fuller. It's still achieving the same result. If you're working with one length of hair that's pre-stretched, it'll also self-layer the hair out. Does that mean you should skip the step of getting it layered or trying to layer it with shears yourself? No. All I'm saying is it kind of does the work for you. Okay. We got another strand. Now I'm going to try not to talk during this portion because I want you to see it and pay attention. Go. Another one done. Now, I'm gonna just keep doing a couple more times. And you want to make sure you're doing this. I like to do not necessarily a straight line unless that's what you're aiming for and you're going to braid it. The same method works for if you're doing micro braids. You just make sure you get a latch hook that is still micro. Where is it? Oh, it's in the cap. You get the micro crochet needle, but then maybe you crochet 2 of these strands together and then take once they're in the wig, like for example, these 2, and then braid them together, or just braid them as they are. You just have really tiny micro braids. If you're gonna go that method, crochet the hair strands in there first. Finish your section, then go back and braid. Don't ask me how I know. I need you to save time. That's the time saving option. Crochet all the hair first. Worry about braiding it after, later. I done made a mistake, so my mistakes are y'all's lessons. So I'm telling you, don't make the same mistake I did. Crocheting a few, braiding a few. You wearing yourself out, baby. Crochet the hair first. Okay? Crochet the hair first. Say it with me, class. Crochet the hair first before you do anything else. Finish a section first. That's all. That's all. I'm telling you this because I love you. Now let's lock back in. I'm going to show you a couple more times. And I'm not going to talk because I just want y'all to see. Okay. If you're just joining, how to ventilate a lace closure wig for beginners. I'm just demonstrating how to do this. We got it through here. We're using a micro crochet needle. We just pulled it through. All right, let me go back here. I'm gonna be quiet, just like I promised, because sometimes you need that to be able to concentrate. We're gonna do this one more time. I'm trying to go as slow as possible, and I'm just gonna be quiet because I want you to get it. What happened is I pulled that through here. Okay. So, if you need to run it back, I have gone through a couple of times as to how to ventilate a lace closure wig for beginners. If you're just getting here and you're missing it, you're missing the beginning of the demonstration, I'm gonna need you to run it back. Now we still gonna be working on this wig, but this is a quick tutorial that I had to do. I'm over here calling it quick. I've probably been here an hour. It's okay. Somebody needed this. So just to recap, you're going to need braiding hair, fully folded. Work off of one pack of hair. Get you a wig cap with lace, at least 4x4, and I know this is much larger than 4x4. It's probably 5x5 to work with. Pre-made, or you can watch my tutorial on how to construct your own wig cap. And then separate about 1 inch of hair off. You want to make sure you're getting a micro crochet needle. As promised, right after I get off live, go to the description of this video, find the section that says products I like, click on that link, look for the hair products list. I'll put the micro crochet needle in here. It might be a different color, but it's still a micro crochet needle, and a wig cap in case, you know, with lace, in case you don't feel like constructing your own. Then you're going to need to separate the same size as this micro crochet needle. Separate that for the hair. So a little less, separate a little less from your practice package of hair, fully folded. You can do this with crochet hair that's curly. And you need about this much, about this, a little less. Not the exact same size as the micro crochet needle. I'm saying the names of these things on purpose so you know what to look for. This strand of hair that you're working with for practice needs to be a little less smaller than this micro crochet needle, okay? Needs to be fully folded because you're going to need to put it around your fingers. Put it in that latch hook. And you're going to need to loop it through that lace fabric that's attached to the wig cap. Pull it through. And then you want to rewind, and then you're going, that's your first step of crocheting the hair. You're crocheting a couple strands, not a single strand. You want to be, this is perfect size. I got nobody but God to thank for this. This is the perfect size for it to look natural. But also for it not, for you to not take a month making it. Because when I first found about people ventilating wigs, I'm just like, how long is you taking? Oh, about a month. Baby, a lot of us don't have a month to do that. This is still a way of getting the same results. It's just going to look like little tiny micro braids at the scalp. And it's still going to give a nice look. You see what I'm saying? This is one of the first ones I took y'all through. Now I'm taking you through the purple and black one. You're going to need a notepad. Run this back if you're just joining us. I love each and every one of you. Let me address Ashanti's comment. Just watched a video of a girl making a braiding hair wig. See what I'm saying? I've done the one with the micro braids. Baby, every time I think about all the mistakes I made, and I'm sharing them with you because I don't want you to make the same mistake. Okay. Hi, Mia. Hi, Will. Hi, everybody. If you're just joining, how to ventilate a lace closure wig. Y'all gonna have to run it back because I'm going to be back. I don't know when, but somebody needed this tutorial, and you need a notepad. It's here. I got homework to do. Check the link in the description. Look for products I like. Click on it. Look for the hair products list. Love you. It's been fun. Appreciate all of y'all. I'm not just saying that. Toodaloo with my missing nails. I'm gonna fix it.